Hey guys, I wanted to thank our sponsors GameFlip ICO, where you can get paid to play video games. Check out their token sale page for more information and a chance to win $1,000 in GameFlip tokens. Their ICO is live today and runs until January 29th. Hey guys, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I'm your host, Sam Capizzi. Today is December 16th, 2017, and I'm here to bring you everything that I know. And what we're going to talk about today, and let me get myself off the screen before it looks like I go into the internet here. 1 second also. Give me a second. I'm going to show you how I spot the next one to rise. And it seems like it doesn't even matter anymore. It seems like all you have to do is come to this list here. And I've had a lot of these projects that are popping off now because I've believed in a lot of them and was able to spot them, you know, early on and to do well. TRON being a perfect example of that. And I'm going to show you. It seems like, you know, you could just close your eyes almost at this point and just pick anything there. Let me fix that green screen coloring. It looks a little weird. Give me 1 second. Sorry guys, bear with me. There we go. That looks a lot better. And let me pull up the chat if you have any questions. What's going on? What's cracking? What's going on with Litecoin? Rahul, Paul, Irish Girl. What's going on? Wisconsin. I'm gonna show you guys. Like I said, it feels like you can literally just close your eyes here and pick whatever the hell it is you want to do well, and it doesn't really matter, right? But there is a little bit of method to the madness. Am I live on Twitter? Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll show you what. At this point, it's almost like what's next to go off, right? Everything goes off, it feels like. And for me, it's all about being inside of the right token that is set and primed to essentially go off. I don't think everything here is worth investing in, but some of it is for sure, no doubt. What I want to show you is some of the coins that I think are primed to go off of and how I look at that. And I'm going to actually show you live on air. I have a shit ton of TRON, and TRON was something I got into early on, and I want to actually sell it for a couple of other things, and I have my Binance up, and usually I don't do this, but I want to show you guys that I'm able to get into things pretty early on, and that thing's already starting to sink. So I want to spot a new coin to buy right now, literally with my money, that has yet to go off, and I want to show you just a couple of things. One thing you can do at this point is if you come over to Coinbase and you hit the view all, in the last 7 days, I love to look at this and see the real bad earners that are still solid coins and projects. For IOTA, for example, I think IOTA is a great project still, and I may consider investing a little bit into that. Tether, obviously not. Golem, Electronium's down a lot. Walton is down a lot, hasn't moved anywhere. Walton could be a good choice. I want to show you something. A lot of these Chinese coins seem to move together. And if you have any questions, let me know. And if you want a chance to win some free crypto, go ahead and retweet my Coinbase video from yesterday or share it on Facebook. I'm going to give away some free money here at the end of the channel. But QuantStamp going off. Quantum going off. What is next? What is next? It seems like the Chinese coins do very well together. I got this picture right here. I wanted to show you guys. Let me zoom it in. This basically shows you the correlation between some different coins. And can you see this right here? Right here. Can you see this right there? That little thing right there? That is telling you that NEO, OMG, and Quantum are very correlated together. They follow each other a lot. And we have Quantum obviously popping off. Where's Quantum at? Quantum is up 24%, up a bunch in the last day or two. Let's go back out to CoinMarketCap and show you guys In the last 7 days, last hour, etc. Quantum is up 140%, one of the biggest gainers. Meanwhile, OMG trailing behind just in the last 24 hours. They seem to go off together. What does that mean? What is next? I'm telling you, I feel like it's Neo. And let's take a look at the charts and see. I'm going to show you, I'm about to sell some of my Tron. I have my Binance account open, and I'm literally going to sell some Tron here because I think it is mooning, and I want to figure out what I should be buying next, if not a couple of things. IOTA is on that list. I might buy some IOTA right now. One thing I'm going to do is show you the charts. I'm going to pull up one of my old charts. And one thing I also, yeah, we'll go back to IOTA. IOTA on Binance BTC. So what am I looking at here? Stochastic RSI is very low. This RSI is very low. This is on the 2 hour. Looks very good. 1 hour. MACD going down on the 1 hour wave trend. That looks good. The RSI is bottoming out. If we look at it on the daily still looks like we're coming down, but you know, the dailies, you know, if you're a long-term investor, if we're talking about trading and making a trade right here, I want to zoom in, look at the little things. On the hourly, MACD is still going down, but on the 30-minute, it looks like we're bottoming out. Look right there. It looks like we're crossing. 15-minute crossed. I think I'm going to buy, hell, I'm just going to buy some IOTA right now. So I just put in, I'm not going to buy all this. I just transferred some Tronics, and I'm going to show you guys right here. I have a bunch of Tronics I bought, and normally I don't do this, and I don't recommend people showing you what you have in your account. But this is all right. This is not my main account. This is one of many accounts, and as long as you have many emails or different accounts on different exchanges. I was an early investor into Tron. I purchased something like 3, 4, 5 Ether at the time. I don't remember exactly. And I'm just going to show you a bunch of stuff. I'm going to show you how I pick coins. You know, I tell you guys that I like to get into things that I spot early on, and I do my homework, I do my research on them. I'll show you, if I can show you my Tron history, if I can get into the Tron blockchain website, I don't even remember what it's called. I'll show you if I can still get into my account that I bought. I bought this thing during ICO. I don't purchase many ICOs, but you know, when I do, it's for damn good reason. So let's get in there, see if I can show you. Drag this little guy over. I don't know if it has a history in there or not, but if it does, you know, I'll show you. I'll show you what I bought. Profile maybe. All right, so there's nothing in here. Let's see if it shows me my history somehow. My plan maybe? No. Investment amount. So I invested around just about an Ether and about 0.15 of a Bitcoin several months ago, back during the ICO. And yeah, they had a token drop, airdrop on Binance as well. Now my Tron is worth a shit ton, and I'm going to sell some of it right now. Let's go out to the exchange, and let's sell it for, first of all, let's sell it back to Bitcoin. So Tronics. And if you ever use Binance, this is how you sell. I don't feel like setting a limit order. I just want to take it at market value. So I'm just going to use market and sell Tronics. I'm going to sell 45,293 Tron. And we'll sell that right there. It looks like it succeeded. Let's see how much money that is. What's going on, Barry? What's going on? Adult Cryson. How much is that worth? That's 0.07 Bitcoin. What is 0.07 Bitcoin? It's so hard to tell these days. 0.07 times 19,000. It's about 1,330 bucks. A little bit. What I'm gonna do is, I think IOTA looks very juicy right now. I am going to purchase some more of that, literally right now with some of this money. We'll spread it off over a couple of things. Bitcoin balance, amount of IOTA I can buy. Let's buy, I don't know, let's buy 100 IOTA. Let's see what else. So, like I said, I think Neo is primed to take off. IOTA looks very good. I know a lot of people shy about the business partnership that, you know, was not really with Microsoft, but looking good there. Neo is a choice. Neo is definitely a good choice. I have a lot of Neo, and I leave it staking, but we're not sure. One thing I'm looking at also is let's go back to the top 100 and see the biggest gainers on the day and some of the biggest losers. So one thing I like to do is come here, spotting the next thing. So obviously these are up huge. Let's go the other way, sort them from backwards. Request Network is something that I have been interested in and learned a little bit about. One of my mentors told me that it's actually pretty interesting and that I should take a closer look into it. I haven't really yet, but let's chart it. Let's see if it looks like it's a good time. Rec. It's only on Binance. There's not a lot of history to it, but let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. So a lot going on. Let's go back out to the daily. This is the daily. On the daily, it looks like an awful time to buy. It looks like an awful time to buy. MACD's crossing, stochastics coming down. Let's zoom in. 4 hours. Still going down, MACD, so that doesn't look too good. On the 2 hour, 2 hour still looks like it's going down. Zoom in on the 1 hour. 1 hour looks like it's crossing again. And the 30 minute, it's crossing. So, I don't know. I'm not feeling rec a whole lot. RSI's pretty. It's kind of low, but that is the 30 minute. Let's look at the 1 hour. RSI is pretty low there too. 4 hour, it's in the middle. Let's take a look at some other coins. Bitcoin's Topher. I'm not a fan of Bitcoins. I don't like Bitcoins at all. I think the team is shit. So IOTA's a big loser. I do like Civic. I don't know much coming up in the Civic roadmap though immediately. Something else that I've been looking at for a while is QuantStamp, and also something that I think is quite interesting and definitely a need in the space for QuantStamp. Let's take a look at it on the chart. I think it's QSP. QSP Bitcoin. Verge is very overpriced right now. I'm not going to look at Verge. I think Verge is one of the biggest gainers of the day. But I'm looking to something for literally to trade right now because I just wanted to offload some, what was it? Tronics here. And maybe I'll even load back up on some of my other picks. I'm someone who likes to accumulate good things. Let me refresh. This thing's being slow. I don't know why. Hold on. I'm going to take a look. So, I mean, it's obvious. You guys know I liked, I told you guys about Cardano, Kyber, and Raiden. I did videos on all of them. I like them a lot. They're coins that are purchasable here in Binance. So, maybe I'll purchase some more of them. Raiden is up 10%. A little bit of a pop today, but climbing back down. Raiden could be an option. What else? What else? Raiden, we got... let's take a look at Kyber. Kyber, I think, is doing pretty well today, even. Kyber. All right. Why can't I load? Why is this being so slow? Let's go back out to the front of the exchange. Funds. So, let's take a look at what's in my account right now. So, QuantStamp is something I've been looking at. So let's take a further look at QSP. I have it here on the chart. The 4 hour. Let's take it to the daily. On the daily, I mean, obviously there's no data, right? So it's very hard to tell, but it's been dropping off. And this is what I like things. I mean, I like to get into good projects. I don't just buy any cheap random project, but I like to get into good projects that are at a good price. You know, I don't chase. I don't like to chase. 2 hours. QuantStamp looks fairly good. Fairly good. I might purchase some more of that. The 1 hour, we're headed back down, but just little Little crinkle there. See that crinkle right there? Let's look at it on the 30-minute. Now it's on the way up on the 30-minute. The 15-minute, it's on the way up. RSI is pretty low. You know what? Let's zoom out. Zoom out again to the 1 hour. I like QuantStamp. It's really all about, you know, you do research the projects yourself, and, you know, what do you think about them? QuantStamp is interesting. I think there is a need for it. Let's purchase a little bit more of that. Can I go in? I think I need to go back out to the exchange. Search for QSP. And how much can I buy? I can buy up to 8,000. Let's buy another 2,000. 2. Let's buy like 2,200. Buy QuantStamp. Succeeded. Did that get filled? That's a limit order. Let's cancel that just to show you guys. I like to place market orders when I want to just make sure they get filled on the spot. So let's see how much I have now of QuantStamp. Again, I don't normally like to show off my account, but I just wanted to show you like live on air because Tronix was popping off, and I had to offload at least a little bit. I really like to accumulate a lot of the good tokens. And what else do I think is going to pop? So like I showed you here on this chart, I really think Neo is due. A lot of the Chinese coins seem to follow each other together. So we have OMG, Quantum, Neo, Walton Coin. A lot of these, we've just seen Quantum and then OMG following suit. I feel like Neo is one of the next ones that's literally bound to pop, and we could see the $100 mark any day here. I really do. Let's take a look at it on the actual chart. Maybe I'll pick up more of Neo. I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's start with the daily. So the daily is saying that we are super damn cheap, basically. The cheapest we've been since the beginning of August if we take a look at Bitcoin levels. RSI is low. RSI is low. Let's look at the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, we're headed down. Stochastic RSI is low. RSI is kind of in the middle. Let's take a look at the 2 hour. Low, low. Something I also like to look at is volume. We're going to hide the wave trend here for a moment, and let's look at let's bring in OBV to give us an idea of the volume being traded on this guy. So volume is super low, which isn't really a good sign, but you know, it could pop off. Let's take a look at the hourly. 1 hour. More volume there on the 1 hour. MACD is going down. Little crinkle there when you zoom in. RSI is low. I'm telling you guys, I really feel like Neo is the next one of these to pop. 30-minute, it looks good. I think I might pick up some Neo as well with this, just to trade it with. Let's look at the 15-minute. So we've been riding this for quite some time. So it bounced right off of that line just a minute ago. You can see right there, it bounced right off of it. All I did was chart all those right there. Let's bring that in. And let's put another line here. Let's take a look at what's in my actual portfolio on Blockfolio to see what I'm missing. Because there's definitely money to be made. The thing is, in the markets, guys, you have to understand that, you know, if you miss one opportunity, there's always other opportunities. Let me pull you guys up on Facebook. Make sure we are golden. And if there's anyone asking any questions, a little bit of a pop. Make sure we answer all them. By the way, share my video from yesterday either on Facebook or Twitter for a chance to win some free crypto at the end. My Twitter, my Facebook is CryptoSomniac. Twitter's CryptoSomniac. We give away free Kyber at the end of each show. Typically, Kyber is a great coin. You see, I have accumulated a lot of it. One reason I'm interested in REC is the partnership that they created with Kyber. It's something that I'm looking more into. I'd like to read the entire white paper myself to get a better idea, but it is interesting. They want to act as kind of like a Venmo, and they will use Kyber as their exchange to talk to each other. It seems pretty interesting, and it is new, just like anything is new. I mean, I'm not super, fast to jump on things that are new. They are high risk, of course. I keep a lot of my profile into the, only 5 to 10, 15 projects, and then I like to take some risk with some other things. And today TRON is treated me very well since the date of the ICO, and I'd love to make another trade here or two. And Neo looks very, very primed to break out. Let's look out at the hourly again. It would be really nice. Why don't we try charting all three together at the same time? Let's bring up Neo and let's look at the daily, and let's try to bring them all in the same chart. Let's look at it on how much history does Binance has got to have? The longest history of Neo, probably, right? Let's add another symbol. Compare or add symbol, OMG/Bitcoin on Binance. And where did that add? Oh wow, that's very hard to read down there. Why would it do that? Why would it put it all the way under there? Huh. It's not what I was looking for. Hold on. If I add another indicator. No, I don't want an indicator. Compare or add symbol. See if I bring up all the USD prices. So let's start with a fresh chart. Let's just start with the Neo and compare it all in USD amounts instead of Bitcoin. Let's hide all of these, get these off the chart. Moving average, moving average. We just have Neo. Let's look at it on here. So this is the daily for the last several days, last several months. Let's try to bring on compare add symbol OMG/USD, and there that is. OMG following very similar structure. You can see the boost up, then back down, and then up again right in this region. Let's thicken the lineup for starters, and let's not use purple. And now let's add the other Chinese one. Insert indicator. Quantum. USD. And why is that a flat line? That is not right. Quantum USD tether. Oh, that's from Liqui. All right, hold on. I don't want it from Liqui. Compare add QTUM USD. Looks like they only have that. That sucks. They only have USD on Liqui. So maybe Bitcoin will work. It's really not what I wanted to see. You can't see the chart because it's so far down. I really wanted to show you guys and chart OMG and Quantum and Neo all in the same chart, but it's very difficult to pattern. Anyway, I showed you guys the correlation in this chart. If you're not joining the stream, look at how closely correlated Neo, OMG, and Quantum are. Basically, this is an indice and matrix that shows you how related and correlated over the last 3 months these coins are to each other. everything, most of this stuff, you know, follows the way that Bitcoin goes. When Bitcoin goes up, other things go up. The altcoin market still is very relatively tied, you know, to Bitcoin in the way it goes. But you can see some patterns and things in here, and it's just very interesting to see right in there, these three all very, very correlated to one another. So I really feel like Neo is one of the next coins to do very well. Is geared. And it seems like it doesn't even matter at this point, which worries me a little bit. You know, just looking at all the cryptocurrencies, it's almost, you know, one after the other. View all, like these percentages, all so many 100% up. I would stay away from the ones that are 100, 200% already. I don't think there is a lot of reward. Your risk to reward ratio at that point is just not worth it. It's just not worth it. There's a lot more risk than, you know, potential upside, and we're all about mitigating risk and creating a good portfolio, right? So I think Neo is good. Wow, 600%. Tronix is already coming crashing back down. It was at 3.5 cents not too long ago. That's why I sold on Binance just a moment ago. This run up here is not sustainable. Tronix is a great project. Don't get me wrong. I think everyone should pick it up. What Justin Sun did is pretty cool, pretty remarkable. Why do you price it against Bitcoin and not USD? I like to use both. It really depends. Quantstamp big news, and at Christmas, yeah, they have some announcements coming. So does Tron. Tron has a lot. It's tricky though. Tron has so many announcements, has partnerships coming out. They're releasing the open source code, I think, on the 29th of December. They're rumors of it getting listed on BitThumb, which would be humongous. BitThumb is one of the largest exchanges in the world. It's being rapidly added to a bunch of stuff. And Quantum, guys, like I told you guys many times on air, to hold Quantum for a long time. I've told it. I've been very public on here. I've said I like Quantum better than Neo. I like Quantum better than Neo. Now I don't recommend picking it up right now. Not at all. If anything, somewhere in this $16 region looks like the line of support right now. That is, you know. Can I buy Vertcoin now? Let's take a look at Vertcoin. Amit asks about Vertcoin. What is Vertcoin? VTC, I believe, Vert, and Bitcoin. So let's take this out to the daily. Let's get rid of these charts. OMG, let's get rid of Quantum. And let's go to the daily. So Vert is run up a lot. I'm going to pull up a chart with all of my indicators on one and look back at it for you. Vertcoin. On the daily. On the daily, it doesn't look too good. Looks like we're still headed downwards. Let's go look at the 2 hour. Let's add RSI to this chart. I don't know why I don't have it on. RSI, Relative Strength Index. And let's not use purple. Let's use yellow. That's the moving average. Whoops. RSI. Yellow. That's too thick. That's better. Oops. The RSI low on that end. That's not bad. 1 hour. RSI is low. Stochastic is very low. The halvening comes up for Vertcoin though. When is the halvening date? Halvening date for Vertcoin. Oh wow, the halvening already happened. Okay. Well, that's why we have the rundown. That's why, yeah. The big run up was before the halvening, and now the halvening's over. So, probably not the smartest choice right now. Although the RSI does say it's pretty low, pretty oversold. But on the daily, it does not look good. This is not a very good sign. MACD just plummeting. I'm holding SNT. What do you think? Is it going to continue higher? Let's take a look. What is SNT? I'm not even sure what SNT is, but let's just take a look. So it's RSI's up a little bit on the daily. Let's take a look. Has it been on another exchange for a little bit? This is a better chart. So the daily looks pretty good there. Okay. MACD's just crossed. 4 hour. 4 hour looks good too. We got the convergence right here of the moving averages. I like to use 7, 21, 77. You can use all different. Snay likes to use, I think, 6, 16, and 66. There's a bunch you can use. The MACD's going up right here. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour, it's coming back down though. Let's go back to 4 hour. MACD's going up though. Doesn't look too bad. Digibyte is a good opportunity. How many mg in grams? Sam, could you take a stab at ARK? Yeah. ARK is still a great coin. I really want to make a video on the Gen 3 coins and talk about them. I really love Cardano recently. In terms of Bitcoin though, it does not look good, but that is kind of a good thing. It's been coming back down a lot. I was watching this whole run up back in August, and ARK was something that I wanted to accumulate more of, and I just never got a chance to. And now it's on the way back down, and I purchased some more ARK like right around here actually. But let's look at it on, yeah, ADA does have a sick rise. ADA is a long-term hold. It's one of those Gen 3 coins, and I'm a big fan of the new Gen 3 coins that are coming out. Quantstamp. I keep messing up Quantstamp and Quantum and QU and Q that. There's so much to keep up to date on. But yeah, Cardano is really cool. If you look at it's a young project, but Quantstamp. Cardano, I can't get my words straight. Cardano is really cool. So they have the future in mind, and the CEO used to be a co-founder of Ethereum. He went and created Cardano as a result of trying to improve everything that Ethereum wasn't. And he has a really amazing whiteboard presentation that I definitely recommend everybody watches. Seriously, take yourself, I know a lot of people don't have the time to do research into good emerging projects and stuff, but if you search Cardano, my favorite buy under $1, probably Cardano if you're looking at the long term. Where is it? Right here, this thing right here with Charles Hoskinson. The whiteboard presentation he does is really sexy. I mean, sorry, it's not even sexy at all. It's cumbersome rather, but it's sexy to me as a nerd, I guess, as a person who loves tech, and I'm an engineer. It's sexy to me, but that guy's just very smooth, elegant. He came from Ethereum. They want to basically be able to have cross-chain interoperability in the world, and improve a lot of things that Ethereum isn't, things with scaling, and they've taken that into consideration from the ground up. It's a really cool project, and the biggest thing I like about it, the smartest people in the world typically are at universities. PhD students that are 28, 29, 30 years old, those are typically the smartest people in the world. Those are the people that are, driving technology, as far as it can go, and some of the smartest dudes drinking Red Bulls in a laboratory, Yes, TRON is Chinese. But what they're doing is they basically have a bunch of universities that are basically doing peer reviews on the code of Cardano and really helping to make sure it is the most secure thing ever. And I love that. I love that this is basically being conducted and done by a bunch of universities, and that's kind of the development process. It's happening through the development of students, PhD students, in colleges and universities around the world. And that is that is, like I said, I think that's where you find the smartest people in the world, and you're gonna need it for that project. So take a look at that. Meanwhile, I think I'd like to pick up a couple of Neo here before it takes off. I think I'm just gonna have some fun and purchase some more. So Neo, Bitcoin, I really feel like it is due next. So I'm gonna buy some right here on air. I only can afford 16. What else did I want to also stock up on? I did kind of want a little bit of rec, although it did not look very good on the charts at the moment. The 4 hours plunging, the 1 hour still plunging. Yeah, that does not look good for rec. The 30-minute, the 30 minutes even. RSI is low though. I'm looking for an opportunity to get in just a little bit of rec. And you know, it's not something that, you know, I like the partnership. Anything connected to Kyber is interests my eye, as I am a big fan of Kyber. I am a big fan of Vitalik Buterin. I am who is this adults dating for sex in my chat? Let's kick this guy out. I don't like this shit. Remove. How do I remove the person? Block? All right. Let's take a look at the questions on Facebook. Also, if you want a chance to win some free crypto, head over to Twitter and retweet my tweet. I'm giving it out at the end, or Facebook. Go to Twitter, and I'll show you my tweeter. And if anyone retweets this video right here, Coinbase adding new coins, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, Monero, watch that video. It's a pretty good video. You'll have a chance to win. Or go to facebook.com/cryptosomniac and share it. Should be pinned as well to the top, I believe. And you'll have a chance to win some Kyber at the end of the video. Right here. Share that. And check out the new stream. So we want to really try and get as many people over to the new stream as possible, where we sit and chat and chart. And we'll need to update those charts because they're actually a little bit old now that we've had so many things break through. But if you go here to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/cryptosomniac, and go to the featured channels, Cryptosomniac, you'll see the new Sleepless stream. It's called Sleepless Stream. Head over there and join it, because we like to chat and do things over there. And do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button, guys. If you're happy with the content, you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Oop. Just wanted to check my CPU usage while I stream here. Man, my CPU is getting stressed out. I want to take a picture of that. Anyway, why is this stream not working? Oh, there we go. Head over to the new stream. You can just type in Cryptosomniac Sleepless, and it should come up right there. But let me go back and look at some of your questions. And yeah, I think I'm gonna buy some Neo. I think I'm gonna hold off on rec for a moment. Looks like my computer is being very slow. Let me try and reload the page and look at your questions. So we have no need. I prefer crypto to sex. Sex is great. It should keep you healthy. You know, everyone should have some. But all crypto, no sex, probably not the funnest thing in the world. Can I look at Centra? I saw Centra. So Centra recently had a lawsuit, I think, filed against them for trying to promote their project with Floyd Money Mayweather. Why am I buying Neo now? So because I am. Because if you were late to the stream, take a look at this chart right here showing you the correlation. There's such a strong correlation between Neo, OMG, and Quantum that I really feel like Neo is next set to burst. Barry, I'll answer your question in just a moment. But I'm going to keep just a little bit of Bitcoin in here to purchase some rec later. Let's just buy 8 Neo for the heck of it. Let's buy 8 Neo. I put that on limit. Let's not put it on limit. Let's just do market and buy 8 right there at market price. Screw it. Just buy a little bit while I can. Like I said, I transferred some Kyber. I transferred some whatchamacallit over here. Some Tronics, because it was mooning and it was a coin and a purchase that I got into very, very early. Like I said, guys, I like this spot. Good tech before it happens. I'm very picky. You know, I'm very, very picky. I don't get into anything very early. I mean, I do get into things very early, but I don't get into just anything. And it doesn't bother me if I'm a little bit late. You know, if it takes me an extra week, you're not going to miss anything in a week, guys. We got 5-10 years here. I'd rather do my research and get into something that I know is, you know, a solid project, as opposed to just taking a wild shot in the dark on different things. So, yeah. Tronics, Rec. I just purchased some Neo. I'm looking to purchase a little bit of Rec. It's nothing that I'm bullish on, nothing that I'm like dead set over, you know. But it's pretty high right now. I'm going to wait. The charts don't look great. Charts don't look great right now. They're coming back down on all signals pretty much. Are signaling back. We got Wee in the Moon Lounge. Wee is someone who helps out on the Moon Lounge a lot, and we love it. And basically, we are transitioning the Moon Lounge next month on the 1st to a email subscription-based newsletter. It's what I've been working on a ton. It's why I haven't been streaming a ton. We're working on a platform that is, and I mentioned that I would be releasing a bunch of free content over the next couple of days. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to release our Neo report to all subscribers on our newsletter. So if you're interested, go ahead and do that. In fact, yeah, I'll do that right after this chart, or right after this. If anyone wants an entry point for Tronics, Paul's asking. And Barry, I do need to answer Barry's question. Barry, you've been asking what's coins under $1. So I'll give you a couple. The longest term hold, in my opinion, Cardano. I'm a big fan of, after watching that, watching Charles Hodgkinson's thing and reading as much as I can about it. Big fan of Cardano. Cardano would be number 1 or 2. Other things under $1. I am a big fan of VeChain. But both of these, again, are very highly priced right now, and it's not something that I would be, you know, excited to jump on at the moment. But if you are in for it for the long haul, then that's fine. Let's sort some of this stuff. Give me a moment here. Wow, 5,000% Flappy coin. Some of these are ridiculous. Verge is up a ton. Humanic, that was a pump and dump. That was a pump and dump. This isn't really what I want. Let's go back here and just take a look at. Tron is up, Verge is up, Cardano is still up a lot, Omise Go is up a lot, Quantum is up still, obviously. Arc, Raiden Network finally bouncing back. Raiden is something I do like. Revain was interesting. That is doing pretty well. Really taking off after their ICO. Really, wow. Really doing well. But coins under $1, definitely going to have to be things like Cardano, Tronics. So let's give you an entry point for Tronics. Tronics is also a great long-term hold. Nothing I really buy, to be honest, is something that I don't believe in. I do trade from time to time. I don't do it as much as I used to. I'll be honest, I am an investor. I'm an investor foremost and first. Snay definitely likes to trade a little bit more than I do. I'd rather sit in bed and just read a white paper for 3 hours and understand whether or not it's good and know. And it's kind of just the lifestyle I want. I like things like proof of stake, staking, and getting in for the long haul, and you know, not much maintenance, etc. But sometimes I will trade. So don't get me wrong. So we have a course that we definitely need to release. Snae's working on it. It's a charting course. I have a course. If you come to my website, I have an 1.5-hour course that I think you'll be very satisfied with. I'm sorry, a 5.5-hour course that teaches you everything you need to know to how to get started in crypto. And there is an 1.5-hour section dedicated to using 5 or 6 indicators in the video course, which honestly, I really think that's like all you need. You don't need to overcomplicate it. You can learn to trade very well with just 5 or 6 tools. You don't need a ton, really. You don't. Anyone who tries to teach you beyond that is a little bit, at that point, you might as well just make it your job. But 5 or 6 indicators is enough. Do I own any master nodes? I'm looking to acquire master nodes for a project that one of the first ICOs I invested in was Wager. And I got bored of it, but I've been holding on to it for a long time. Apparently, you need 25,000 Wager to be able to stake it. Oh, wow. Look at that moon. Not stake it, but to own a master node. And that may be the first coin that I actually own a master node for. I don't own any master nodes. Staking. Okay. If there's a real interest in staking, this just popped in my head. Maybe I could just make a course about staking, what it is, why I think it's a large portion of... if you're someone who's a long-term investor, then staking is really important. And that's really 70-80% of who I am. So I'm acquiring a shit ton of coins that are stakeable because I love that residual income. Things like Neo. I very rarely trade my Neo because I just like to keep it on stake mode. Same thing with QTUM. I don't trade it a whole lot. And same thing with OMG. I'm not really trading my OMG. I'm really just not going to sell it ever. I just want to buy more and more and stake it more and more as things go on. Someone just texted me, Cardano is mooning. Great call. Such a good project. That's what I like to hear. I like to help people, show them. We give first-rate media coverage, of course, to people in our Moon Lounge, and we'll do so next month when we release the Cryptosomniac Advantage. We'll be releasing a bunch of things, such as reports, coins to get into, ICO rankings, what's going on in the market, news, you name it. I'm excited to bring that. Like I said, that's what I'm working on. But I should maybe perhaps make a course on actual staking and why it's important, how to do it, which coins you can stake, tutorials. I've made, probably, someone could live off the money I'm staking with. Like it's reasonable, it's not a ton of money, but it's like 6-7%, 8%, which is way more than you get in, say, the bank. So if you're looking on Udemy, my course is on Udemy. My course is available on my website. Video course, $37. I'll show you in the course the whole section dedicated to charting that is about 1.5 hours long. Let me open it up on the monitor above, and I'll drag it down in just a moment, and I'll show you. So give it a moment. So here it is right here. So here it is, Section 11, Technical Analysis, Advanced Trading Tactics. It is 1.5 hours long. You can see 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 17 minutes, 10 minutes, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 8 minutes. It's about 1.5 hours long. And with that, you really don't need much more. We are making a more advanced version, and Snae's helping to record that, which will be even more in-depth. But if you're looking to learn how to trade, those are literally a great start. You don't need a whole lot more than that. You really don't. It is a great place to start. But someone asked for a trading entry point for Tronic. So I never chase. I never get into anything that is mooning. Just not how I do. So here are a couple of entry points. So this is where I like to use Fibonacci retracements come into play. All right. Now I'm going to draw one for you. And what you do is you go from bottom to, you can look at this 2 ways. You could draw one from here to here. Some people like to use the wick, some people don't. What I like to do is, well, there's two ways you could draw this. You could almost draw it from this bottom to this top here. And these resistance lines are help tell you good key indicators of where to get in and where to not. I would say, given that this run-up is so small in the last 3-4 days, I say this fib retracement is still pretty valid. Normally, I like to go from local min to local max, which is kind of like from here to here. But I'll give you 2 entry points for Tronics. I'll give them 2 entry points right now. And do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Hit that likes button if you're satisfied with the content. Do me a favor. Share it. I'm going to give away some free Kyber in just a moment. How long have we been streaming for on time? All right. I like to keep them under an hour. I love Sonam, by the way, the Traveler. I love Sonam. So here's 2 entry points. The first one we'll use is going to be the more modest and conservative. I love to wait for that 618 level, and you can see it's really not that much coincidence that these lines, this fib retracement is very key. Do you see all of them lining up? You see these levels of support and resistance lining up pretty much right where these bands are? It's very, look, it's like perfect. Everything is, this is like a textbook example of fib retracements. And when you ask me where to buy, it's in this region here, the blue region. So your first entry point is going to be right here. And let's write that down for you. And let's make that a little bit thicker. The Q price is going to be at point, it's going to be 101 Satoshis. Q price 101 sats. So there's my entry point. That is the more conservative. Now, like I said, I think this is still pretty holds because this run-up has been so small, but the way I like to use fib retracements is go from local min to local max. So the way I like to draw them is from this min to max. And you can see even right here, they line up very well. You can see the K areas of support and resistance and where these things are falling back on themselves. It's like clockwork. Let's zoom back out a little bit so you can see that one. We'll draw another Q price. So this is the a little bit more aggressive entry point, and I'll write it right here. And it's going to be 125 sats, I believe. Or wait, what was that on? Yeah, it's 125 sats. So 125. So 2 entry points for Tronics. If you haven't got in yet, there's my 2 entry points. I'm never someone who chases, so I'm a little bit more aggressive. I mean, sorry, a little bit more conservative, rather. Sorry. Complete opposite. I'd probably go for this one if it were me. But if you don't want to miss the boat and you're really, you know, there is a lot of news coming out. So this could be, you know, another option right here. Man, I'm hungry. I got to eat. Any questions? So what price did you buy and how many? I bought into ICO. I bought about a fifth of a Bitcoin plus like an Ether's worth of Tron. Obviously, it's worth a lot more. Where is this adults dating for sex dude coming from? How do I block this guy? Block. What is this entitled? The charting course. Oh, the course is, just go to my website. Go to cryptosomniac.com, go to products, and then go to the video course. It should take you right there, Barry. How do you stake OMG? So OMG isn't stakeable yet. The mainnet is launching perhaps next month. And the staking option for it won't be available until Q2. So not for a while. Should I exchange my 2 Litecoin to Neo? Bought my Litecoin at $80. You know, now is not a bad time to do that. I told you I bought Neo literally live on air here with you guys just a little bit to play with. I feel like it is going to pop next. I think it's the next one to follow suit with OMG and Quantum. Just my opinion. Let's look at Facebook. See if I'm missing any questions. Hit that thumbs up button, guys. Hit those likes. I only have a Coinbase account, Malcolm asks. How can I purchase these other coins without having to pay the $20 transfer fee from Coinbase? Unfortunately, you still have to get into Bitcoin and transfer that to an exchange like Bittrex or Binance, and you're going to have to bite those fees. That's just the unfortunate reality. One thing you can do is I like to transfer Litecoin. So if you are looking to immediately trade, you could say purchase Litecoin, you know, off of Coinbase, and since fees are cheaper with Litecoin than they are Bitcoin, you could transfer Litecoin, and then on Poloniex, for example, there's a Litecoin exchange. Oh, no, there's not. I'm totally wrong. You'll have to transfer Litecoin to the exchange, and then you can exchange it back to Bitcoin and be able to trade that with other things and avoid some of the fees. It's a long, roundabout hassle. It is a, you know, a lot of work to do that, but it is an option. You could purchase via fiat with Litecoin. Litecoin fees are much cheaper to transfer. I forget the chart. I'm blanking on... here it is, the transaction fee charts. So average transaction fee, let's highlight Bitcoin, Litecoin. Look at the fees for that. Isn't that absurd? The fees recently have just, whoops, let me zoom out. I did not mean to log, let's refresh it, hopefully. Yeah, look at these fees recently. Look at Litecoin's fees compared to Bitcoin. It's absurd. The fees for Bitcoin have just really mooned recently. That's unfortunate. Ethereum, you know, Bitcoin Cash, even the fees for those guys have, you know, been pretty high. Bitcoin Cash, meanwhile, very cheap. Let's take a look. What other questions? I'm hungry. I got to eat, guys, soon. I'm going to leave in a minute. I love crypto, but my wife doesn't. You need a new wife, probably. No, I'm just kidding. Hold Litecoin or put into OMG, EOS, and NEO. EOS is a long one still. You have plenty of time. Barry, buy her new shoes and tell her you bought them with crypto gains. She'll soon change her mind. There was someone in the Moon Lounge earlier today that, you know, off his quantum gains, his wife was... you know, quite happy. She said she wanted a boob job with all the gains in crypto. Maybe you could get her one. Maybe that'll satisfy her, Barry. Friggin' paid over $16 for the last 2 Bitcoin transactions. That's crazy. Did you ever get your pops on Coinbase? Yeah, he finally bought his first Bitcoin. He bought it via credit card, though, so he had a $400 limit. He only bought $400. But hey, I got him to buy something. That's the step, you know, that's step one. Barry's wife doesn't need a boob job. That's awesome. Oh man, gotta love it. Thoughts on NEO? Is it going up anytime soon? I shared that earlier. Oh, shoes, not boobs. Lol. Alright, I think I'm gonna round it out here. Let's pick a winner for the crypto giveaway. All you have to do is go to reshare this content tomorrow to be eligible, either on Facebook or Twitter, but we're gonna pick a winner right here, right now. Random number generator, and I pick 1 for Facebook, 2 for Twitter. Today is 2. 1 for Facebook, 2 for Twitter. So we have 40 retweets. Let's give this a refresh, see if anybody else retweeted it before I pick a winner. Computer is mighty slow. 43 retweets. So we'll pick a number between 1 and 43. Wow, that is crazy. Number 1. All right. Number 1. Michael Palano. We are going to give him away the free crypto. Let's tweet to him. Michael, if you're watching this, how do I reply? There we go. You are the crypto giveaway winner. Someone will contact you shortly. So yeah, my thank you department will reach out to you and give you your winning prize, or prize, free Kyber, whatever you want to call it. And to be eligible tomorrow, oh, that's replier, not retweet, really? Maybe I made a mistake. Replying to Cryptosomniac. Oh, you're right. I think you are right. Retweet. How do I find the retweet? Oh, 42 retweets. All right. This guy. Hell, why not just give him both crypto? Why not? Tweet to him. You are yesterday's free crypto winner. expect a message shortly. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, and check out the website. I'm going to send a Neo report out literally right after I shut down the stream because I've been promising that. I've been having issues connecting my new email to the service, but I'll send it out right after I'm done. I'm going to be giving you a glimpse of a bunch of different information on the markets and what you can expect just as a preview to the Moon Lounge. The Crypto Somniac Advantage set to launch next month. And there will even be a 14-day trial period if you're, to see what you're getting into. So that's gonna wrap it up. Join the Sleepless Crypto Somniac. If you go to my YouTube channel, Crypto Somniac, and you look at the far right, you will see the new channel, Crypto Somniac, and you'll find the never-ending 24-hour-a-day stream where we just chat and chart, and once there's enough people in there, I'm sure the chat will be, a lot funner than it is now. I'm trying to, get some of you guys to subscribe to that. So head over, subscribe to it, and we'll update those charts because they are now outdated except for that Bitcoin one. So yeah. Talk to you guys all soon. Thank you guys all for watching. And remember, stay a Crypto Somniac, because the markets never sleep, so why should we?